Good morning, welcome to your daily message. Mama's got a new bag. I've got luminous pathways. This is what I'm going to be working with today. This is an oracle card, and guess what? They're so cute. They're like tiny. I thought they were going to be like normal sized cards, but they're really small. So let's see what the message is for you today. If you want to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. If there's a specific area of your life that you want to focus on or something on your mind, just put that into your mind right now as I shuffle, and we shall see what your daily message is going to be. The candle's flame, hope, illumination and guidance. Look how pretty they are. Now, a flame. Now, I don't know if you've ever had this experience, I'm sure you have. But you've heard of a moth to a flame, haven't you? Can you see the moths all around the edges there? So, something in you, I feel, has been illuminated. Like your fire, your flame within you, some kind of passion. And when that happens, it attracts everything. It attracts all sorts. So I feel like right now, you need to follow the guidance on, what is being attracted to you but isn't for you, and what is being attracted to you but what actually is. So you may be going through a time of like sorting through right now. But this is about trust. It's about, just keep believing in yourself. So who I'm talking to here feels like someone that you've been through something very traumatic, very difficult. And since coming out of that, I feel like you had a new hope, a new experience that started to show signs of being like what you came from. And there's disappointment there. There's like, that's a shame. I thought I was moving forward. I thought I was moving on. I thought I had moved on from that energy being available in my life. Now, in that realization for you, it has switched on a flame, and it is calling in the good things, and it's also calling in the guidance as well. So I'm going to pull another one of these cards for the guidance that they are trying to give you to keep your flame alight, but to not allow icky energy to enter. The crystal cave, inner exploration, hidden treasures. Well, the answers are within you. You've probably heard that a million times, and you're like, well, how do I access that? What does that even mean? So we're going to get into that today. What is this hidden treasure within you? What is this guidance? Because for some of you, I feel like you need hope. You need to know what it is about you that is such a gift, that is going to attract the good things, the goodness that you're looking for. Yeah, there is this time right now. If you are spending time, it's almost like that perhaps somebody that you're spending time with, or a situation you're in, or people, or work situation, it's keeping you down. It's dampening that fire within you. So T-Woz is here to kind of say, this is about you working with your higher self right now. There is a sacrifice that needs to be made in your life to do with what is squashing that flame within you. So if there's something in your life where you're like literally doing that kind of sound, or being like, oh God, I'm dreading this, I'm not sure I want to do this, or you're going into something and when you come away you're feeling deflated, or you're feeling sad about it, or you're feeling like that didn't go as I wanted it to go, that kind of thing, then this is what it's talking about, okay? This is what T-Woz is talking about. I actually thought that Sir Willow was going to come out here, because Sir Willow is the power of the sun. This is all about intention. This is about you, keep tending to that flame, tending to that fire, regardless of what else is going on around you. There's a real time of you going within, keeping that flame going. People don't have to understand what you're doing or why, but this is about inner time. So if you have been feeling lately that something's suddenly changed in your life where you are spending more time on your own, there's a reason for that. And it's about you getting used to that, actually enjoying that time, rather than not being able to sit with yourself and reaching out for the next dopamine hit. What else? Okay. So you already know, I feel, that you're on a journey to finding love. That's what you're looking for, is you're looking for a real balance, a giving and receiving of love. And you've carried this hope for such a long time, and that's actually making more sense now to what I said at the beginning. So with what you came out of before, I feel like it was a very difficult relationship, and it may have taken you a while to separate yourself from that. But it's almost like not long after you left that, something came into your life just out of the blue. So you thought, well, this is divinely guided because I wasn't asking for anything. I was focusing on my work or focusing on my environment. And then you meet somebody. I've got something in my eye again. This keeps happening whenever I'm doing this. And that turned out to be going down the same kind of route. So that's where you lost a little bit of hope. But I feel like recently you've had a word with yourself and you are bringing that hope back. That treasure is within you. And I don't feel that you truly understand how much people do treasure you. So I want to give you some hope and guidance now on what is going to be happening in the next few weeks to do with this situation, because you're feeling lost. You're feeling like all hope is gone. You've used up all your chips, that kind of thing. Let's see. What does the person watching this need to know? And if you did want to book in a personalised reading, drop me a DM or an email and we can arrange that. Okay. You've got to feel the pain from this. I feel like you might have been denying yourself actually feeling this. There is good stuff coming in, just not yet, because you've still got this, there's a lot of pain around the ending that you've just been through. And I feel like it's still attached to the ending from before as well. So it's almost like a double whammy that you're going through. But until you've kind of gone through that, until you've got to a point where you're like, I have got hope that there is more out there. This isn't going to happen again and again and again. I feel like it was too soon. I'm getting 3, so it could have been like 3 months after something ended here that you got into something else, and that's where it didn't go to plan. There's like 3 years a cycle for you. That could be 3 years, 3 months, 3 days. That usually is your type of cycle. And it feels like right now, I always look at the surfboard on this because, preparing for those waves, surfers will wax down their surfboards. So it's almost like you're in the waxing phase right now. You're in the phase of waxing down that surfboard. The waxing phase as well we are in with the moon, because we are coming into the full moon. So we're in a waxing stage. So there's something about that right now. This is a time for preparation. This is a time for getting everything ready, because once this hits, you're going to be running with it. And you're going to want everything prepared so that you can just enjoy. What is it you're going to be enjoying? Yes, you have gone through multiple awakenings, but this is a big one right now, because instead of running out the door trying to make things better or fix things or holding on to things, you're letting it go. You've had this realization of like, I can't be responsible for everything. And this ties in very nicely with TWAS, because it is about that acknowledgement of the higher self and being guided by the higher self, trusting what you are given. Trust, and that is in effect trusting the highest version of yourself to know, to guide. There are moments where you feel deflated, where you feel, this is a painful ending, this is difficult, and it is difficult. And there's something about it that you felt was really special or really familiar or really needed. And something's happened in this. Something's gone terribly wrong. Yeah, and that's actually, it's created a bit of a disruption in your ability to manifest what it is that you want in your life. So if you've been struggling financially and things like that, it's because of this situation. It's kind of created a bit of a disconnect in there. Now, it can help to do cord cutting exercises, and I do a cord cutting. I've got a PDF and a course that I'm running in cord cutting, but I also deliver cord cutting ceremonies as well. So if you are interested in any of that, that may be something that can help you to just detach from that energy, to create to bring in and get that balance, that alchemy between your spiritual and your material world. Let's get you one last card on your hope on here, on the outcome. Okay, so you're still at a crossroads, but that's not always a bad thing. This is about you in that crossroads, being able to align your head and your heart. Get in touch if you'd like to book in a personalised reading or a cord cutting ceremony. Have a blessed day.